from Make Life Your Own Way, and I'm here with my project pan. Get ready with me. So this is the look that I came up with, and this is pretty much every day what I've been wearing on my face for work. So I wanted to share it with you along with the progress on the products that I am using. So let me get some of this stuff out of my way. There will be demos of me applying this makeup as we talk through it. So the first thing we put on lips is not in my project pan, but it is the Jack Black Intense Lip Balm and Shea Butter and Vitamin E. Always start my makeup application with this. And then I went into the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Illuminate 200. I have been panning this for a hot minute, and as you can see, I have maybe like 3 or 4 uses left in it. It's not one that I love. It smells strong of SPF because it has SPF of 30 in it. But it's okay, we're getting through it. The next product is not Project Pan, but it is one that I'm really enjoying it. It is this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, and I just put 2 drops of this on my beauty sponge, stamp it all over my face, and I like that it really melts into my skin, and it gives me an even like coverage, but it looks natural, if a foundation can look natural. So I really do enjoy this, and it only takes 2 drops, and it is a very liquidy formula because it is a water foundation. After that, I went in with a Project Pan item. This is Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer, and mine is in 03 Medium Light, and this is another one I've been panning forever, and as you can see, maybe it's hard to tell. Like, it's to the point that it's spitting product out, so I don't know how many uses are in it, but I really like it for underneath my eyes, and then I will take it onto my eyelids as a eyeshadow primer. Really like that. Next, this isn't a project pan for this particular project, but it is one that I have hit pan on and I really want to get through, and I do like it overall. But it is the Wet n Wild contouring palette in Dulce de Leche, and I like to take this white powder underneath my eyes to set my eyes with, and it does give a nice brightening effect, and I will go in later with the contour, but right now we're just going in with the white powder. And this I use with the e.l.f. setting brush, and I'll just run it underneath my eyes, outward in, and then inward out, and then I'll also take it on my eyelids to set that concealer. So really enjoy that. That's one that when I pull it out, I'm like, why did I ever put it away? So enjoy that. And then to set my face, this is one that I'm just like, oh, why? I am trying to learn to love it, and I think the more I use it, the more I will like it. But it is the Cover FX, and this is the Perfect Setting Powder in Light Translucent. And this is just one that I want to work through. I like to buy one powder at a time, and this is my one powder, so I really need to give it love and work through it, and I'm trying not to buy other things. But I take my Tarte Unicorn brush, and I like that it has a dome set because, or let me just show it to you. This dome allows the product to just touch right here, so it doesn't pick up a whole lot, and then I can really run it and buff it into my skin, and I really do like it with that brush. That brush makes me like it so much more because it gets the powder on there quickly, evenly, and then it takes the tackiness out of my skin so I can go in with other powders afterwards. So the bronzer is one that I've also been panning for a hot minute. It is the Butter Bronzer, and this one is in light, and I have significant amount of pan on it, and I really like this because you can go in light or heavy with it. I really prefer the Real Techniques like multitask brush for it because it really picks up the product nicely, but mine is dirty, so I've been using the Real Techniques blush brush, and it does work nicely for bronzer because same thing, it has that dome edge that really just picks up product and places it where you want it. And I do use this daily, and I don't know that I'll be done by the end of this project, but I am seeing some nice progress on it. And then I have a lot of like highlighting products in this project, and highlighting and I guess blush. So I just kind of go in with all of them, not necessarily every day. I will rotate through them, but I mostly wanted you guys to see what it looks like and to see different functions for powder. So one is an eyeshadow, and it is the Milani Bella Mandarin, and this is really nice as a blush. As you can see, I just take my brush and dab it. The quality might have changed because I had to switch cameras. My other one died, so switch cameras. But as I was saying, I was talking about the blush, and so I use an eyeshadow. It's Milani Bella Mandarin 27, and I take this with my blush brush and run it on my cheeks all the way back to my hairline, and it is just a nice, beautiful matte peach color. And I wanted to show you guys that you can use these single eyeshadows as highlighters or blush if the colors are right. And then it's also really nice as an eyeshadow. I didn't show it in this video, but I do use it kind of like in the crease of my eye to blow up, and to use kind of like as a transition color. So I did use that, and then I layered over it the Bare Minerals. Typically it's not something I would do on the daily, but the tones are very similar and I wanted you to see them both. But this is the Bare Minerals one, and it is called the One, and it's just absolutely beautiful natural pink. So I did layer it on top, doing the same thing, taking it from the apples of my cheek all the way back to my hairline, and these two together are really nice. You don't really need to wear two blushes together every day, but it is nice. And then the same with these two highlighters. You don't need to wear two highlighters every day, but I wanted to show you the Laura Mercier. I just took it on the high points of my cheek, and I do build it up because it is very subtle by itself. But I'll do like 2 or 3 layers of it on the cheeks, like the high points of my cheeks, my brow bone, down the bridge of my nose, and my cupid's bow, and I really like it like that. And this is just such a beautiful highlight, and I have kind of worn away the dome, and it's pretty flat. So again, I don't know if it'll be finished by this project, but it's nice making some progress. And then here's another item that I use to highlight, and it is Peach Party. I don't really use this a lot as a blush because it is a lot of shimmer. I will sometimes, but I usually use it as a highlight, and later you'll see I use it as an eyeshadow. So I will just stick around like the pinks and the whites and the tan. I try not to get the brown in when I'm doing it as a highlight, but I really do like it. I think it's a very pretty glow, and the light hits it pretty nicely. And yeah, that was everything I did as far as face goes. And then, oh wait, I lied. Then I went back into that contour and just stuck in my brush a little bit, just like very lightly to define what's happening here. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I don't really like this as an all over bronzer. I don't think it's the right color for me, but as a like just a little tap, a little something something right there, I do like it for that. And then finally, this is not in a project, but I do not finish any look without it, and it is my Hourglass Dim Light Powder. I absolutely love this. I just think it really finishes off a look and blends everything together and gives it like just this nice, like, it's all been brought together, and I really do like that. So every look has this, whether I set my face with it or I use it as a finishing powder. I really, really, really like it. And then when I was filming this, I hit pan on one of these shadows. I'm so excited. So this Maya Mia palette, it is in here as more of a 2018 use up. Not necessarily the pan, the whole palette, but this is an older palette, and I just need to say this is my last year with it and try to get as much use out of it as I can. So I hit pan on Warm Taupe while I was filming this, and it is the first shadow in here to have pan on it. There's a lot of dips in these, like Caramel has a big dip, Glisten, Gold Bar, and Nude. Those have huge dips in it, not so much in the other ones. But I took Sienna and Caramel, blended them together into the crease of my eye, and I went over that a few times just to really build it up and blow it out so it's not so like in your face and more like a natural gradient. And then on top of that, I did go back in with the Peach Party on the lid. That is the brown color you see right now. And with that, I do focus on the brown when I use it as an eyeshadow. I just think it looks nicer that way, or it's a good way to get use out of the brown, I should say. And then with the taupe, I was just going through in the crease with that just to deepen it a little bit more, and that's when I hit pan. I was so excited about that. And yeah, so definitely enjoying this. This is one that I will just pull in every other look, just maybe if I just use the nude, or I'll just use one of the colors, but I do really enjoy it. And if I'm getting out of breath a little bit, it's because I'm getting over a sinus infection, and I haven't talked this much in a week, basically. Alright, so then I went in with my brow. This is the Brow Stylist Definer in Brunette by L'Oreal, and I didn't really show it on camera because I just have to get so close to my mirror, but I use it just to fill in any sparse area in my brows. And then just another everyday go-to, I went in with the Gimme Brow by Benefit, and I do really enjoy this, you guys know. And mascara. This is another one. It's more of a 2018 use up, but it's from Ico, and I really like this. I like that it has a curled wand on it, so you can really get into the lashes and lengthen them. It doesn't really do much for volumizing, but it is really nice for lengthening and separating, and I do enjoy it. And then I run a little bit on my lower lash line as well. I do set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter. You guys know, if you watch any of my looks, I always go in with that. And then finally, I got this in BoxyCharm. It is Galactic Beauty Matte Lip Paint, and this one is in Posh, and I love this lip color. In beauty boxes, when you get lipsticks, they're not always your color, but I got really lucky. This is a color I use all the time in different formulas, so I'm happy to have this. And then as far as my hair goes, I did a separate tutorial on that, and it will be listed, or it'll be uploaded, I guess I should say, for you guys in a couple of weeks. And it is all affordable products that you can find at Walgreens, Target, CVS, whatever is near and dear to where you live and shop. So yeah, that is the hair. If you want to see, it turns out a little bit different every time I do it. I don't really love this one. I don't really love the way it turned out this way, but this is real life. Like, sometimes it turns out like this and I have to go to work. So I just want to show you guys how I do my hair. But yeah, that is everything for this video. I hope you are all being very mindful about the products that you are buying, and I hope that you are all enjoying your collections and the things you spend your hard-earned money on. Make sure you're giving them lots of love. I did go all of January without buying any makeup. We are 3 days into February, still have not bought any makeup. My boyfriend did buy me a highlighter, but he bought it, so I feel like my no buy is going strong. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!